Hello. Okay. Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 3000, 3838 maybe, or 39. I'm not really sure. Today's date is 24th of January 2026. It's been almost like morning at 9:54 a.m. Alright, let's just ask question. Alright, let's ask. Alright, the question is, how does this channel fit into my bigger 5 year plan? Okay, that's a really good question. Okay, first of all, what exactly is this question and why am I asking this question to myself? This is like basically a YouTube related question. Okay, yeah, it's a kind of like a thing that na ki I am actually asking this question to understand myself that ki am I worthy enough to call myself as a YouTuber or not? Okay, yeah. Why are you asking this question? Because it not only kind of like a somebody it I understand myself regarding about am I be that particular person to call myself as a YouTuber, and also I understand regarding about my content execution and things and that. Sometimes now you just know you kind of like wanted to do things, but sometimes it's really essential to ask this question that are you really like do this thing or not. It's a kind of like a thing now, it's a kind of like confirmation, and you are kind of like doing this confirmation by yourself and things and that. So specifically like more more focus on this kind of a question is that key I'm kind of like trying to understand that am I worthy enough to call myself as a YouTuber or not. All right. Now regarding about the question says that he, what is actually what does this channel fit into my bigger 5 year plan? Okay, yeah. So what is actually my 5 year plan for this? Like, do I have any kind of like a 5 year plan for like a things and that? 5 year plan. Okay. Well, the one thing that I kind of like only understand that every time I think about that next year would be really good. I plan so much regarding about that like like basically things will happen this good. Like next year I will be in Bombay. Next year I will be kind of like doing this thing. Next year I'll be this like I'm doing this thing since 2015, and every year I'm kind of like a failure. Every year, like basically I thought that the next year would be really good, next year would be really good, but just not. Okay, yeah, it's been almost like a last 10 year I'm kind of like a thinking about that my life would be really good and things and that. So up until till now, okay, yeah, I am kind of like a lost all the kind of like I didn't really ask this question regarding about what will gonna happen in the future, like after the 5 year plan, what is actually my 5 year plan and things and that. I don't know, and I just not even think about that. What is actually my 5 year plan? I am not even kind of like thinking about what is actually my year of plan. Nothing really at all. I just kind of like doing only one thing, that ki I'm just being consistent. That's it. Because I think that now this is somewhat something really important and essential thing. Okay, yeah, that ki you have today, and you have to make your today as better as productive as you can, and that's it. What will gonna happen in the future, everything I will figure it out, something like that. It's not really that I cannot able to figure it out. Like, it's not really that I didn't really plan. Okay, I have a plan, I have kind of like a planning regarding about everything. Okay, but I am be more focused on today, that how do I supposed to execute. By the way, if you wanted to kind of like actually listening my plan, okay, yeah. So right now I'm kind of like actually writing a book. Simultaneously I'm kind of like doing this content creation. So right now I'm kind of like writing a book, and this book will be like basically it will gonna done till kind of like assembly March, or yeah, till the March. Like I'm thinking about till the end of the March I will kind of like assembly write all my books. Okay, yeah, what is exactly my books? Okay, so I'm kind of like writing a book regarding about the artifact. Okay, yeah, like basically is this thing the stuff that I kind of like said in this thing and that I uploaded on YouTube platform, copy that subtitle, put it into the chat GPT, um, add the prompt that ki kind of like assembly make good as possible as it can, make kind of like assembly fun to read, easy and things and that. It kind of like a generate that text. Okay, yeah, the text that I kind of like a talk in the video, copy that text, put it into the kind of like a book, add a kind of like a image and things and that. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, I have almost like a 4,000 artifact episode. Okay, till now I completed almost like a 1,500 episode. Still there are so many episodes are remaining. Regarding about speed, I'm thinking that maybe it will gonna take maybe March or maybe April, probably. I'm not really sure about that, but this is the first thing that I have to do. I have to be kind of like somebody upload all my photos, all my books on Amazon Kindle KPD. Okay, this is the one thing, and simultaneously I have to kind of like assembly upload my content on Instagram and YouTube platform too. Okay, then after that I am actually a bit more focused on kind of like a app development process. Okay, I wanted to build the app. Okay, Artifact. Okay, so this is I will gonna do after this book will gonna done and things and that. Also, a couple of days ago, I have a kind of like idea regarding about the book rental services, and I don't know how do I supposed to execute. I know execution. It's not like that I didn't really knew the execution, but is this thing na ki I am like basically is this thing na ki I don't really like. I think that na ki it's not that ki kind of like somebody is saying that ki if I kind of like went to this path to kind of like a book rental service, then probably I will not gonna focus on my artifact, or like maybe I'm kind of like not focus on kind of like a building the application and things and that. Like sometimes it feels like that key book rental service is kind of like a very much essential. It kind of like add something money, and that kind of like a something money is kind of like really helping me to kind of like build the artifact. So that is also really essential too. But at the moment I'm not really sure about that thing. Basically what is actually I'm planning is that ki, I am kind of like a somebody generate almost like a 200 question regarding about that business, and that 200 question I will gonna ask this question like this in artifact episode, so that I would kind of like understand all the possible consequences will gonna happen and things and that. And after this understanding and things, if I realize that it's a kind of like a really good and I should supposed to be execute this business strategy, then I will gonna execute that business strategy. Okay, but at the moment I'm not really sure about this thing. First of all, I kind of like somebody ask almost like a 200, at least like 100 question to myself to kind of like somebody, and then I will gonna execute at the moment. Okay, yeah, probably I'm not really sure about that at the moment. Okay, um, but still till now I am actually focused on content creation, like this graphic design in Photoshop, and simultaneously I'm kind of like simply uploading these books on the Amazon Kindle. And then I'm simultaneously in the artifact I will gonna ask this 200 question to myself regarding about this business. And then I also like basically this thing that then I don't know. Okay, yeah. Like as I mentioned, is this thing that I didn't really plan regarding about what will I do in the future and things and that. I do plan. It's not really that okay, I didn't really have a plan, but it's not a kind of like a something plan that like basically is this thing na ki what I do is that ki I kind of like somebody think about the steps that how do I supposed to execute. Okay, if I do this thing, then how what should I supposed to do after that, or if I try to execute something, then what do I something need to execute that particular stuff. So I kind of like think about all the possible point of perspective. Okay, like basically I have kind of like a bunch of events in my head that I have to do this thing at this moment, at this moment, at this moment, and things and that. But still I kind of like think about reality's aspect ratio too. Okay, in reality you never know what will gonna happen, and it's a kind of like a very fucked up situation. Okay, so I think that na ki the 5-year plan is something that ki it's not ready yet. It is ready, but it's not ready at the moment, because like I don't know, yaar. Like basically, this thing that na ki I fail a lot throughout my entire period of life, and I just feel like that na ki just focus on today. Okay, yeah, focus on today. Be consistent, be productive, make your day as productive as you can, and I think that na this will be kind of like going to create new opportunities in the future. Like basically, what exactly happened now? Ki I kind of like I started thinking about that. Ki my 5 year plan is this and that and that and that. Now, if I kind of like started thinking about that, it built the kind of like some expectation inside of me. Okay, yeah, and that expectation went broken every single time. It actually happened with me all the time. It kind of like happened with me, and when that expectation broken, I kind of like feel demotivated and things and that and that. And when I feel that demotivated, then probably I'm not really focused on the things that I should supposed to do today, and that's the really fuck thing. So it's a kind of like really essential for me to kind of like really focus on today, focus on make sure that I'm gonna make sure my kind of like day as better as you can. So yes, now regarding about the kind of like assembly execution, I kind of like upgrade my execution process little bit. Before that, I was kind of like somebody using Photoshop a lot for kind of like executing my ideas and things and that and that. But I realized that ki AI, ChatGPT, and Gemini is a kind of like a very essential tool, so that I was supposed to execute my ideas and graphic designing so easily, so well, and so much better, 100 times better in my previous. So I'm actually using it that, and I'm actually seeing the quality. Like my qualities are really good. Okay, yeah, really great. And yes, I'm kind of like doing it that, which is really good. And yeah, I think this is kind of like assembly my 5 year plan for this probably. Okay, yeah. But dude, you have to think about that. Na? Like a 5 year, that means like what if you didn't really happen? Like basically, this thing right now you are 32. Okay, yeah. This September, like basically after 8 months, you will become a 33. Okay, yeah. After 5 year, that means 38. Okay, yeah. So you are almost 40, right? So you shouldn't supposed to be kind of like a sit here with your parents, and probably like it will gonna lot thing will gonna happen, na, right? So what do you think about that? Like, are you planning to kind of like stay with your parents till you're 40, unmarried, not earning any money? It's kind of like a consider even more pathetic, right? No, it's not like I will not gonna stay with my parents, obviously not. But I hope that he maybe this year I will gonna start earning money. Like basically, I'm actually earning money, by the way. Like from this Amazon Kindle, I'm actually earning almost like 1,000, 2,000 rupees. Okay, from this book, I'm kind of like somebody. So yeah, I am actually earning money. Not too much, but something. It's not really too much that I would kind of like afford the rent. Like basically, my plan is that I wanted to go to the Pune. Okay, and execute all my business strategies and things and that and that. I just wanted to get out from this year. Okay, this is one thing that I want. But still, is this thing also it will not gonna take 38. But still, I have to be kind of like understand the consequences. Okay, yeah, because yeah, this is like a 5 year plan is a I don't know. Okay, yeah, sometimes I'm just bitterly scared, but sometimes I just like I don't know. I think that na ki if something happen, good thing happen in my life, I know it good thing will gonna happen. I just have to make my day as better as it can. Sometimes it kind of like really scared me a lot, but that is okay. All right, this is it. I should supposed to be end here. Thank you.